Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video. Playing some Ashe today, one of my favourite front lines, I would say, pretty high up on my personal tier list, even though I'd say she's probably around the middle for play rate compared to the rest of them here. We're going to play today probably with the Stone Sword setup, focused around the reset, the crazy lifesteal, which I'm going to try my best not to talk about. And yeah, I'm sure you've seen the build a ton of times at this point. It's definitely above solid. She has some really crazy cards. Definitely one of the better card selections for a champion, especially I think in the frontline category where they can be a little bit more iffy. Like I was trying to say, Ashe is definitely one of the more reliable characters for me, and I typically do rather well with her. Sort of similar to Tyra is kind of the closest comparison, even though they're very different characters. I think what I'm trying to say is that Ashe, regardless of how you really play her, you're usually at least decent, if not significantly above that if you're doing a good job. But we've got an Andro, Omen, Dredge, and a Grover, Onslaught, Ascension, Peak versus Khan, who's kind of a counter bit. Xin, Tyra, Victor, and Ceres. For the sake of the video, and because it does kind of work here, we're actually going to mix it up and grab Slug Shot. Fortress Breaker is obviously the super safe default, but I want to try and place a bit of a damage here, and we'll just go for the same setup and yeah, see how we do at this. We've got armor plating to start. I don't want to grab Nimble just yet. I'll probably get Rejuvenate though. See how the Grover does. Got Godslayer, everyone dies, which I've barely seen. Hurl and Rampant Blooming. I don't need to push up this much, so I don't know why I'm doing it. That's kind of the whole point of this setup, is that I can duel, hopefully with the Tyra and the Victor a little bit better, because now I can actually hit them over there. Definitely a talent I see with people who are typically a little bit better with Ashe. That Tyra is really, really low, but I think with the Grover here, it kind of works, and I'm going to F and just retreat. We sort of have to. That was a really, really bad movement. I'm somehow not dead here, but yeah, that was really, really rough. Can't push in. We kind of just lost the fight straight away. We don't got a Grover, so I can't really do anything. I guess we just push over here and heal up. Throw the shield there for the Andro. He's dead. Whole point of the setup here is that I can sort of sit at an angle like this and poke them for 450, which is pretty damn decent. There goes the Tyra, but there's some weird inaction going on with the weapon I don't remember being on Slug Shot. I'm dead here. I could have slammed with the F, but yeah, we were CZ for too long, it wouldn't have worked anyway. Do like the map, though, when you get thrown out on this one, it does look a little bit different. Bit of a weird start to the video. Obviously, Khan's going to throw me off whenever he has the ultimate, and I can't really do much to dodge it, but we have, like, a ton of damage. We have an Omen and a Dredge, and I've not seen the Dredge spam at all. I'm going to go for the ultimate here. Maybe this will do some in. Just want to try and get on the point a little bit, because else we're just going to lose it. Victor's gone. Team paid attention. At least my awareness is kind of bad, and my aim is too. First game of the day, so I'm always a little bit jank. Ceres is ulting while my ult is still up, or at least it was for a bit of it. Tried for the Q. The Grover ulted. Okay, don't know if she put anybody else there, but the Omen's going kind of ham finally. There goes the Ceres. I don't know if this was the right play. We can do stuff like this, which you can't usually do on Ashe, but kind of hard to say if we really need it. We can hit them at that sort of range, but we can't actually hit the Victor because he's a little bit too far out, so I need to play a little bit closer. Did the Khan just go for the ult? I don't know. Victor's ulting. The F doesn't give me any damage reduction whatsoever. We're just dead. Can't grab me too. I was locked in there anyway. We absorbed most of the ultimate, I think. The team's just going kind of ham. Is our Dredge here? I'm confused. I think I'm dead. At least we take out the Xin. But yeah, the team is playing really, really weird in this one. The Khan just went for the ultimate again, I think. I'm just going to keep peeking because I think the heal is more than the damage I take against the Khan. I really don't know how to comment on this one. I've noticed this quite a bit on Onslaught. It's one of those maps where a lot of the time if you've got a team like this, they will just sit at the back and never push in. Like the Omen is sitting here, the Dredge is sitting there, the Andro isn't even really flanking either. Definitely is sort of easier to zone people, which is, you know, kind of a problem with the map. But specifically, teams don't seem to play around it very much. It's kind of weird. I've got the ultimate here, so I'm playing kind of aggressive. I don't know if I should even go for it. We're going to shield there, get rid of the Tyre if we can. Omen, not Omen, Grover ult, just a strange one. The team does sometimes push in, but feeling kind of low on the damage side of things for Ashe, which is not usually how it works. He's going to pull away there. He's going to go for the ultimate too. I guess I can try and ult back on. Is this even worth doing? I'm going to go for it, because why not? Don't think that really makes very much sense, but there goes the Khan. I guess it's worth it because we cleared him. We're going to just F back, try momentum carry. Throw the Q down, duel with the Tyra. If I can land the shots, my damage output is fine. It just doesn't feel better than if I didn't have the talent. I think I'd rather have the shield here. What I'm trying to say is Fortress Breaker was probably the play, but Slug Shot is kind of helping. Just I think the shield would have been a bit more useful. I went for Arcane here just because we are taking a ton from abilities, to be honest. Way more than I think you usually would, just because the Victor's ulting and we're also getting hit a ton by like the Tyre fire and nades and stuff. I'm dead. I guess I might as well just try and get rid of one of them. So right click, which I never usually bother doing, even though it does still give us the reset, just because the shield is kind of weak on this one. Yeah, just kind of jumping on the Khan. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, I haven't been insanely focused on the actual damages, so I don't know if they're doing a crazy good job. That was a pretty decent damage on the Tyra, but finished her off. Well done. Andro's playing quite well, but the Dredge went for Trigger Scent, which is kind of confusing, because I don't feel like the Dredge and Omen are doing that much, but maybe I'm just not noticing it. Victor is out. I'm going to push in here with the F. There's a tap on him. There's the Q. I've got the ultimate. Do I go for it here? I think this makes sense. If we can slam, yeah, the team should be able to pick up quite a few here. Stunned literally everybody, and luckily Andro pushed up with me, but that was kind of rough. Doesn't really make sense because of the talent giving me range on the weapon, but I actually kind of want to play more forward than the point, because I kind of need to be able to actually land the shots, because they're a little bit out of range otherwise, which is, yeah, kind of annoying, and that's why I don't feel like Slug Shot was necessarily the best pick here. There's also, like I said, weird inaction going on with the weapon. I don't know what that's from. I don't know if it's just bugged from, like, when they changed stuff. Victor playing very aggressively here. We're going to push the Khan. It's just a guess, though. I don't know what else it could be. I think it is just from when they removed it on every character. They forgot to on Ashes with Slug Shot specifically, I think, or maybe it's just got, like, built-in inaccuracy, which makes sense normally because it's like a blaster cannon and up close it doesn't matter, but with Slug Shot I'm noticing that for some reason sometimes it just goes way off of where I'm actually aiming. We kind of recovered it though, we're actually even score-wise here somehow. Threw a shield just there, it's not really doing anything. Just get rid of the Ceres. She would have used the F for no reason. There's an F, will slam and hit the Victor. Got grabbed out of it, classic. There's a knock for the shield, that's actually enough. I actually had the ultimate there as well. Xin wasted his, so I suppose it's fine for me to die there. Don't really know if this item section makes the most sense for Ashe, but it feels like the play. I'm going to go for the ultimate here. Seems like a good spot to pop it. We didn't stun the Xin because of his counter, but Tyra's gone. I think Khan is out here too. Ceres is way far out on her own. I don't know what's going on. That was a pretty decent Omen grab. There we go. Zin's the only one left. Get some taps on him over there. Hit the counter. Why not? Yeah, we can actually sort of duel at ranges that you can't usually do on Ashe just because of the town. It has been good. Still not sure if it's better though. Don't know how we didn't notice, but Tyra's kind of at the back. I think I Grover ulted there. I'm going to throw the Q down here. I'm in a really weird spot. I go for the F, push over this side. Tyra's already gone. I'm going to hide for a little second. The whole team's out. There is no reason for me to try and do anything here. We need to just heal up from being out of combat. A weird play. The Andro is still up. Maybe we can get rid of somebody. Maybe I'll just go behind. Dead there eventually to the Zin. We did an alright job there though. Get more Rejuvenate. What I was trying to say is the items feel a little bit weird. I feel like Rejuvenate might not have been the play. That's a Khan ultimate. But yeah, maybe Life Whip was the play instead of the extra healing, I think. Our damage reduction is massive. We are absorbing a ton. It's not going to show in the video that much, but there we go. There is the defeat. I feel like they deserve the win. They definitely played better there, but it wasn't that far off. We recovered it for a while, and then we lost it again, and they just, stuck on it. But 83k, happy with that. Dredge, like I said, really wasn't doing very much there. The Grover was putting in work, is the same damage as the Omen, and the Dredge. Andro was definitely putting in work there too, but very weird stats. And yeah, as Victor just dropped there in the chat, the Ceres was definitely the MVP. Shouts out to him, by the way. And the rest of them all had pretty standard stats. None of them did a bad job though, whereas on ours I feel like Omen and Dredge were a little bit low. I noticed that straight away. Also, I just want to point out before we jump into a TDM to finish it off, Slug Shot has 50 extra damage on it. I thought that was just in her base kit. For some reason I thought she always hit for 450, but it's 400 with Fortress Breaker. So I did pick up on it because I thought the damage was higher than normal. I just thought that was Ashe's just default, and it wasn't coming from the Tarn. So Slugshot did really work. Anyway, for game 2, we're going to go Battering Ram and then the full Nox Ebb, which I haven't covered in forever. I was thinking about doing a full video for it, but I think I just want to put it in here at the end because we did Slugshot for game 1. Live Exchanger, Silence, Unearing Adrenaline, Spirit's Domain, Rocket Barrage, Accelerant, Battering Ram, and Bounce House. We're going to F here and see if we can just get the BK. He just was sliding around. There's a knock. That's probably going to be enough, actually, because this setup is kind of crazy. For some reason, I didn't even realize there was a Ruckus behind us. There's a knock. That's 2 of them, but we're going to have to retreat here. We're still getting the Life Rip, I think. I'm gone. Is she also going for the knock? She's actually not. That was just the base Ashe F. She's going for the talent though for some reason. I'm going to push in here, go for another one. We hit him once and he jumped back on. He can't get it a second time, I don't think. Is he dead? I don't know if he actually died there. I guess not. I'm surprised we didn't knock him. There's one for the Ruckus. That was really weird because he F'd at the same time. Just sort of jumping around here. There's a double knock. Is that going to get us 2? He's going to get back on. I guess we can hit him back off again. There we go. But I don't think we're actually running knock on the F, are we? I'm pretty sure I'm just running on the right click. Should probably check and know what setup I'm running. We'll push in here. I'm going to get stunned. BK's on no health. Can I finish him off? Did it. Nice. I guess not. We're running a heal on the right click and extra knock only on the right click. There goes the Ashe, but yeah, 4k damage. Nice. Definitely isn't a problem. I just for some reason thought I also had extra knock on the F. Instead we're running the heal, which definitely makes more sense for like a TDM like this if we actually wanted to try and win. Push over here, see if we can get one more before we die. There's one for the Ashe. She's definitely off. No way she's getting back on. Just absolutely bullying. There's an F. We'll tap the back. Never mind. He's going for the jump. There's a knock. It's not really sending him very far. Do they have resilience? Not resilience. I mean Sentinel. They actually do have it though. Bug picked up Sentinel, so that's why the knock doesn't do very much there. Let's go for the ultimate on the Ashe. Absolutely body this Ashe. This is actually bullying. That is cyberbullying right there. I feel bad. I didn't even need to use the ultimate. I just had to get up there, right? So let's go for another one. There goes the Grok. He can't get back on. This is really kind of a crazy setup when you think about how effective it is here for how much, strength we still have in the setup. We still have the Life Rip. We still have the heal on the right click. It's just giving us like extra stuff. That's an Ashe F or F to counter. There's a hit. There's the right click. RIP. Grok. He's just GG'd. Guess he could grab Sentinel to counter it, but there goes the Ashe. I'm dead here to the back. Try and play the shield a little bit. There's a right click that does give us a heal. So I suppose that is kind of worth doing just to get the 600 heal on it. There's a knock on the Grok and a knock over there. No one was even there. But we got sent off by the Ashe. We're now even. 25 to 30. Score-wise, we're definitely not. I forgot to buy items, by the way. I finally picked them up, but yeah, we actually don't have the normal Life Rip in the setup. Is that going to get me anybody? Well, we got the BK, but we have just reduced cooldown on the right click plus healing on the right click instead of the Life Rip for some reason. I don't know why. Probably have to slam down, but this is just like full right click Ashe. We're not really like going for a sensible setup here. She does seem to have some Sentinel now. We'll go for one on the, Ruckus. He's just going to jump back on. We'll drop a Q here, try and duel him a little bit. Knock on the Ashe, just doing that for the heal, kind of. I will slam, finish her off. There we go. But there we go. There is the defeat. A very weird game. A very weird setup too. I don't know why I'm running this. I'm going to go ahead and change it because this isn't full knock Ashe, which is what I thought it was when I picked it. I should have just double checked, but yeah, we still did fine, to be honest. I don't think we did a bad job there whatsoever. The team was a little bit weird for their side. They all put in work, but Buck was definitely doing the best. And yeah, before I end the video here, I went ahead and fixed the knock builds for Ashe because for some reason I was running Brawl and Castle Forged. I think they got buffed or something. I think Brawl did. I remember that one, which is why I ended up doing like a right-click Ashe build. But this makes way more sense, just buffing out the knock a ton, because when you're actually going for the knock setup, you're doing it on like a TDM throne where you just want to max it. You don't really want to like get cooldown reduction. You don't need it. Or the self-heal. The Ashe setups did work. Just game 2 that was a little bit all over the place and a bit messy. Slug Shot was really good. Battering Ram also was surprisingly decent. Yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Definitely let me know what you want to see me the next. Your thoughts on Ashe. See you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.